In this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 insane reasons why you need to buy a NIO. Now guys, I don't know why you're not on the NIO app. On the NIO app, you can collect daily login rewards by just clicking a button. You can get up to 30 NIO points every single day. And over time, you just got yourself a free NIO jacket or some other free NIO merch. Also, if you sign up to the NIO app, the European NIO app, using my referral code LEGPC7, you will get yourself an extra 200 sign up bonus. And all you need is an email. You don't need any credit card, you don't need any phone number, you just need an email and that's it. So you definitely should be on the NIO app just collecting daily login rewards and start saving up your NIO points. I'll leave download instructions down below. Kicking off this video with reason number 5, I've driven a lot of other EVs. Xpeng, Li Auto, even though that's an EREV, Tesla, a bunch of other guys. And I can tell you this for a fact. They all drive and feel like as if you're driving a PlayStation steering wheel controller. The steering response is minimal. The driving dynamics and road feel are all artificial. You don't have that sense of connection to the road. Whereas when you drive a NIO, any one of their cars, whether it's a sedan or SUV, you can expect a great road feel and B, precise steering response. If you love the feeling of driving and being in total control, NIO is going to give you exactly that. So for reason number 5, we got excellent road feel, excellent driving dynamics, way better than the other guys. If you know how well BMW drives, how well BMW's road feel is, a NIO gives you that. NIO's head of engineer is a former BMW engineer, so it is excellent in the way it drives. Reason number 4, don't you just hate when things break down in your car? Panel gaps, weird sounds in the car, or in an extreme case scenario, the steering wheel falls off. We've all seen those stories. The other thing you can expect from NIOs is extremely good build quality and top tier use of materials. For example, all of NIO's sedans use a steel and aluminum hybrid frame, and NIO's SUV lineup uses full aluminum frame body, giving NIOs very good torsional strength and also safety. The build quality on NIOs is also top tier. The use of materials inside the car, especially Haptex leather, whew, that thing is nice. You gotta sit in one to know about it. NIO is known for build quality, and NIO is known to be the EV with the least number of malfunctions on average, ranked number 1. So you got excellent quality and excellent use of materials. And here's something that's gonna blow your mind. If another car brand built this exact same car and sold it under their brand, the price they would be charging would be easily double because the use of materials are that good. At number 3, don't you just hate it when your car breaks down, you gotta drive it to the service center, get it all fixed up, or in some worst case scenario, you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, your car breaks down, you're in an accident, or you've run a ditch or something like that, you popped a tire. We've heard stories of this happening all over the world. But one thing I can guarantee you is that NIO cares about each and every NIO owner. NIO offers free roadside rescue in case you need help, roadside tire patching, which I've personally experienced very good service. If you get into an accident, NIO HQ will detect that and they will immediately call you and see if you need any assistance or if you need any emergency medical help. Best part about this whole thing is that if you need to repair your car, you don't have to waste your own time. Their one tap to service has become a role model for service for all the other EV companies here in China. A NIO technician will come and pick up your car, drive it to the service center while you can be out doing whatever you need to be doing, run your errands, have your boss meetings, etc., etc. Technician drives it to the service center, charges the car to full, washes the car, gets it all fixed up, checks everything, makes sure it's all good, and then sends it back to you. If the repair takes longer than a day or 2, NIO will actually send you a loaner car. Here in China, NIO is known for their service. There's even a joke going around. When you buy a NIO, you're buying NIO service. And with that service, you're getting a car. Number 2, charging can often be a huge pain in the butt, especially if it's not at home. You have to wait for an EV to fully charge up. You gotta get out of the car, grab the handle of that charger. Sometimes it could be disgusting. Sometimes it could be rainy and snowy and cold outside with mud everywhere. And sometimes you have to wait long lines and people fight for chargers, and that actually happens. But of course with NIO, energy replenishment is a piece of cake. You got a plethora of options to choose from. Of course, you can do fast charging. NIO's fast charging is actually also extremely fast and quick. You have battery swap, which gets you up and going in about 7 minutes. If you don't have time to charge, you can order one tap to charge, which is basically someone comes, a NIO service technician comes, drives your car to a swap station or a charger, gets the battery to full and drives it back to you exactly where you parked it, saving you time. And if you're far away from a charger, like in a remote desert or one of those grasslands, you can order NIO's battery charging van and they'll drive that up to you and charge your car. So with NIO, energy replenishment is no longer a problem. And if you're going long distances on highways, it'll take you about the same amount of time as a gasoline car. Whereas with any other EVs, you would have to stop and charge for an hour or so, adding more hours to your trip. Before we hit up number 1, biggest reason to buy a NIO, here are a few bonus ones. Constant over-the-air firmware updates. FOTA. Every once in a while, NIO will push an update to your car, adding new features, improving existing features, and adding new capabilities. Sometimes these updates could be as simple as the way things look, and sometimes it's as complicated as the suspension tuning and ride quality. So it's always very nice that your car keeps on getting updated and becomes better and better and better. Another bonus one is of course remote access. If you're far away from your car but you need to open the door for someone else, you can do it on the phone and you can actually power up the car as well and let them drive your car even without the keys, all through your phone. Of course, preheating the car or pre-cooling the car, pre-sending navigation to your car. And also a very important one is remote control of your car when you're not in the car, but you need to back the car into a tight parking spot. Those are all very nice features. And did I mention Guardian mode, which is basically like Tesla's Sentry mode. And there's pet mode, camp mode, all sorts of great stuff. Everything that you expect a smart EV to have, NIO has it all. Number 1 biggest reason to buy a NIO. For anybody that owned a EV for more than 5 years, you know what I'm talking about. You used to have 500 kilometers of range on the dash. Now it's only 300. And in the winter, it might be only 200. That's right, guys. We're talking about battery degradation. It's an inherent problem that all batteries suffer. If you take out an old phone, that phone isn't going to last you as long as when you got it brand new. Just the way chemistry works. All electric vehicles suffer from battery degradation. The difference with NIO is that it's not the customer's problem, and customers don't need to worry about battery degradation, because with NIO's battery swap and inherently being able to battery swap, battery degradation no longer becomes the customer's concern. It becomes the company's concern. So what NIO does, every time a battery gets swapped, regular health checkup on the battery, each battery has 32 modules. Some of the newer ones have a bit more than that. But if they detect any one of those modules is degraded beyond 92%, they'll replace the module and not the entire battery pack, because the battery pack might still have very healthy modules for the remaining 30-some modules. So in a sense, when you buy another EV, over 5 years' time, your range is going to look like this. Whereas if you buy a NIO, over 5 years' time, your range is going to look steady, exactly like the way you got it. And best part, of course, you can upgrade the battery as well. So any other EV, the range is going down. With a NIO, your range is consistent and it can actually go up with battery upgrades. Swap into a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, and then the 150 kilowatt hour battery pack doubles your range. Boom. Show me another EV that can upgrade their battery. Longevity wise, a NIO is going to last you much longer, going to give you consistent range because of battery swap, instead of the other guys, which will have unavoidable battery degradation and give you lower range. Guys, please don't forget to register on the NIO app. Instructions down below. If you live in China, you can scan my QR code with WeChat and get yourself a test drive. And if you buy a car, you get the points. All right, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.